There's nothing quite like an old VHS tape to bring back those old bittersweet pangs of 80s nostalgia. The memories of browsing the dimly lit aisles of my local video store every Friday, my weekend reward for a long week of school. It was a young film nerd's dream, lost in a haze of attention-grabbing cover art and titles like Friday the 13th, Return of the Living Dead, Reanimator, and more still, if a brave youth were to sneak past the clerk and peek into the world of neon sex that hid behind the black curtain that separates the world of the allowable from all things forbidden. Each impossible selection with a story to tell and demanding to be taken home and plugged into the sponge-like brain of adolescence. Time devours all, and the small mom-and-pop video store gave way to the big box experience, which gave way to streaming services, and likely as we speak, baboons in underground labs are being treated to cinematic delights and physical agony as Illuminati movie masters wave their wands of Hollywood over arcane machines, trying to find ways to download movies directly into the brains of viewers. Until then, in this age of super high-definition screens and instant gratification, my mind turns back to the humble VHS and more analog forms of entertainment, and the hidden treasures still to be found. And believe me, there is still gold to be found in the endless obsidian fields of the black-spined cassette. Soon after the VHS, the camcorder boom began, which allowed the average person to dip their own toe in the world of movie magic. And all through the 70s and 80s, many a toe were dipped indeed. Straight-to-video releases dominated the rental spaces, and in many cases gave Hollywood a run for their money. Horror luminary Sam Raimi became an icon with a little film called Evil Dead in this exact fashion. Which is why I'm convinced there's still treasure to be had. Think of all the Sam Raimis that didn't make it. Maybe their film was so terrible it was laughed out of screenings and buried in a closet, only to be unearthed at some estate sale, and to go on to become the next The Room. Or was so far ahead that it could only be appreciated today if only somebody could figure out which box in the attic they threw it in. Oh, there's still gold in them thar hills, as it were. So next time you come across an old VHS at a yard sale, consider picking it up. VHS cassettes have a very limited life cycle, so we need all the eyes we can while we can. The VHS is far from a dead format. It's a time capsule from a more pure time in filmmaking that we can engage with on its own terms and remember our own cultural past.